the game's future.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Chang.
Popped him up. Cedeno shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for the... So digging in now, Ford Stevenson. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a two-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Batting seven,
stepping into the box, Graham Bailey, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Stepping into the box, Ford Stevenson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Stevenson.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Driver looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 14 on the season. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit him.
Ford Stevenson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Line towards center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall.
Stand up, right here, right here, right here.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gore is over. He's got it one away. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with one gone. Digging in now, Ryan Beam, and their runners at the corners now.
Beam.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he drops it. Throwing to second. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Now at the plate, Ford Stevenson. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Stevenson.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here it comes on 1-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Now to the plate, Ryan Beam, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Ryan Beam.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Pick up the ball right here on the back. On the
liner towards short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Into the box, Ollie Durbin. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Ollie.
The third. Stevenson scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Hey, a nice win for them all around. and an even better way to start things off on the
Here
first
now is
day
our
of summer
final line
when
score.
every team
First
looks
for the
ready to get on a
victorious
roll.
Rough Riders, 4 runs on 8 hits.
Welcome to ML. Now in the box, Ford Stevenson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Stevenson.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Stepping in, Graham Bailey. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Graham Bailey.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
On to first, a double play. 1 hit's all they get. So coming to the plate, Ollie Durbin. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point.
Durbin.
On the ground to third, Stevenson. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Striding in, Ford Stevenson, and they're runners at the corners now.
Stevenson.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your...
Standing in, Ford Stevenson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 23.
So stepping in, Ryan Beam. He singled his last time up. And the runner's breaking for third. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ray Arnaz. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a double steal try here. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Ford Stevenson. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Ulrich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ulrich.
Line drive to left. A dive, and he can't hang on.
Eat it, eat it.
Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Victorious Naturals.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
just north of down.
Play ball. Out. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Ford Stevenson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Stevenson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Molina moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cristobal Molina.
60.
He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Play ball. Out. 3.
Ready now, Ford Stevenson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Stevenson.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Molina is under it. 2 down.
Play ball. Your attention, please.
So striding in, Keith Ashby. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
We're up by a boatload early on in this one. You can't get complacent and get late.
3. Out.
Settling in now, Matt Crowder. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Matt Crowder.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Comes down to third. And he has some trouble with it. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Ford Stevenson.
Ford Stevenson.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Calhoun rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. And the deficit now stands at 5.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Stevenson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up. Boris Devine will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runs.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A AAA manager welcomes a new arrival from AA. This prospect showed promise at the AA level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here. A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Now on your home.
What's the play ball? You're out. That's ball four. He's out. Three. Ball four. Take the ball.
Now at the plate, Ford Stevenson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stevenson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. And how about that? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment as we see the ball being tossed into the dugout there. That'll end up on a trophy case someplace.
Yeah, that's exciting for him. And I'm sure he's riding high right now.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Jose Trevino, and their runners at the corners now.
Jose.
There goes the runner. Strike called. Now the throw down.
One ball.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-1 misses. Ball two. Now the 2-1. Soft liner to the right side. And that's out number one.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Dave Hare.
The 0-1 offering to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ford Stevenson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Gary Pins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Slow little roller to third. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree. Digging in once again, Ford Stevenson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Here's the 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. Now striding into the box, Jose Trevino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
To short,
okay, stand up.
Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Ford Stevenson. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He pulls this one into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Dexter Fowler.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in there. Into the box now, Ford Stevenson. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. 12-7, the final score in this ball game. The Memphis Redbirds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Nashville Sounds and the Memphis. Digging in, Ford Stevenson is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch coming, here it is. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's nothing better than driving the ball over the wall. And obviously, organizations love to have guys coming through the minors that can do it consistently. If he can keep rounding the bases here at AAA, he's going to find himself in the show before too long.
At the plate, Ford Stevenson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
All right, you're
Rounded
here.
to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. Striding in once again, Ford Stevenson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order.
All right, ease up. You're up. Good job.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Gary Hins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Look like that might be an inning-ending.
Ford Stevenson will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. This is pulled into right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now, Gary Pins.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gary Pins.
Make the turn. Make the turn.
Base hit down the line.
Stand
And
up
this
right
will
here.
find
Stand
the
up.
wall
Pick it up.
deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Dave Hare.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Ford Stevenson. He singled his last time up.
Ford Stevenson.
Hit back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really... Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
7-5 tonight's final. The game's future.
Play ball. 3. He's out. You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take the man. 3.
Stepping up now, Ford Stevenson. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Lifted into center field. Orlando's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Verdugo.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Ford Stevenson. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
That's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Rocky Gale the next to dig in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gale.
Up. Now that's popped up. Stevenson is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Irizarry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
1-1-1.
On the ground to third. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Ford Stevenson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Stevenson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Goslin is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now batting, Ford Stevenson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Third baseman, Ford.
From the stretch.
Stevenson.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Line toward right center. Orlando is right there, 1 down. Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
3-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
On the third baseline. Sit in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much.
Welcome to MLB. At the plate, Josh Sweat. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Sweat.
The 0-1 pitch. And stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. 1 there, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Stepping in, Ford Stevenson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is one of the reasons they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Stevenson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Striding forward now is the DH, Gary Hins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a line drive.
Find the ball. Round it.
And that's in there. Base hit. Stevenson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Everything done right, Dan.
Digging in, Ford Stevenson. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs it.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ford Stevenson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Flores at third, Roberts at second, Pence at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day.
Ready for another chance? Ford Stevenson. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Ford Stevenson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Goslin moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
17-5 the final in this one tonight. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. It's the first game in the month of July between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Nashville Sounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Roberto Morales gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hit. A rough ball, that's and
it eats him up a bit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying much, able to quiet the moment.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 1 run is scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score. Now at the plate, Ford Stevenson with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Goslin has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team.
Now at the plate, Ford, Stevenson, and their runners at the corners now.
Ford.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ground ball right side.
Beat it out, beat it out.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men. At the plate, Ford, Stevenson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Stevenson.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's
ready for another shot now. Ford, Stevenson, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Man, you smoked that ball. That boy.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Ready once again, Gary Hins.
The batter, number 1. Designated hitter, Gary.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Stevenson is off of first with 2 away. A little roller toward the hole. He's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Oklahoma City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs, 8 hits.
Minor League Baseball. Standing in, Ford, Stevenson. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Stevenson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out to left field. Goslin is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. We've played an inning, still. So digging in now, Ford, Stevenson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Stevenson.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping into the box, Ford, Stevenson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Stevenson.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a big moment here, and standing in, Miguel Irizarry. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Stepping into the box, Ronald Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Delgado.
The third baseman, Luis Delgado.
And this is popped up. Stevenson is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in now, Ford Stevenson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ford Stevenson.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So a runner at first now with 1 away.
Now
and into bat next will be Isiah Kiner-Falefa.
Kiner-Falefa.
Drilled to first.
Go hard,
He's right
go hard.
there to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. The game's future star.
Let's play ball. Out. You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Into the box now, Ford Stevenson. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Ford Stevenson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You're
Line
going,
toward center
you're going.
field. Orlando is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now to the plate, Ford Stevenson.
The third baseman, Ford Stevenson.
First delivery to him on the way. Belted high in the air out to left. Goslin ranging back to the track, to the wall. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Irizarry, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Irizarry.
Moves down to third. Stevenson fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Ford Stevenson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Hit to short, right to him. To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Nashville Sound took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
The final line.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out. You're out. 3. Out.
Into the box, Ford Stevenson. He went deep in the contest last night.
Ford Stevenson.
On the ground to the right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Okay, here's a defense for the home team. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Parsons is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Nolan Fontana. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Fontana.
This one's down to third.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in, Dave Hare. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
On the back, pick it up, pick it up.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Now in the box, Ford Stevenson. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Goodwin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Striding in, Ford Stevenson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Stevenson.
Hit hard towards center.
Find the ball.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, you smoked that thing. That boy, good job.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Standing in, Gary Hins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Jose Trevino.
Stand up, stand up.
Slap hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Cristobal Vina. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The right fielder, Cristobal.
Down the line.
Vina.
And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see.
So stepping in, Ford Stevenson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Goodwin is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ford Stevenson. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Parsons shading to his right, and he hauls it down in the corner. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to.
Welcome to MLB. Coming to the plate now, Ford Stevenson. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ford Stevenson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. Ready now, Ford Stevenson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ford Stevenson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And this evening's ends at a 7-2.